Hey YouTube, how you doing? Big E here. How's everything? Another sad video. Sad video for all you Disney fans out there, including me. I just found out that if you're familiar with the movie, the Disney animated movie from 1989, The Little Mermaid, the voice of Sebastian the Crab, Samuel E. Wright, has passed away at the age of 74. I really loved him. He was a very, very funny man, very great man. He was best known for, as I know, he was best known for in the movie The Little Mermaid, which was released by Walt Disney Pictures in 1989, and this was the first ever animated movie to gross over $100 million in the box office. And this was one of my childhood favorite movies. And if you remember, as I said, Samuel E. Wright, right there, he voices that crab right there, Sebastian. He had a Jamaican accent. He's a Jamaican-like crab. Under the sea, on the seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. You dream about going up there, but that is a big mistake. It's one of my favorite all-time Disney favorites. Samuel E. Wright, he did a pretty good job in this movie. He played King Triton's advisor, Sebastian the Crab. He was advising, he kept an eye on Ariel, the mermaid. She's voiced by Jodie Benson. Kenneth Mars voiced King Triton. May he rest in peace. King Triton was her father, the king of the underworld. Samuel E. Wright was great. Had a lot of talent, and Under the Sea was an Oscar. It won an Oscar for Best Song, but Howard Ashman and Alan Menken won an Oscar in 1990. Yep, and he also voiced Sebastian in the 2000 sequel, The Little Mermaid 2: Return to the Sea. I love this movie. This is where Ariel is all grown up. After she gets married in the ending scene of the first movie, it shows her and Eric are married. They had a little daughter, Melody right there, and they're trying to protect her from an evil sea witch. The sea witch's sister, if you remember the sea witch Ursula in this movie, after Eric defeated her, Prince Eric defeated her in the first movie, then Ursula's sister Morgana, she's right there. She's even worse than Ursula in my opinion. But they're both good Disney villains. My favorite Disney villain, I have so many favorite Disney villains, like Hades, Scar, Jafar, Ursula. But Ursula is one of the best. Even Cruella de Vil. Sebastian E. Wright. It's not Samuel E. Wright. Sebastian the Crab. He did a good job in this one as well as the first one. And there was another one which I haven't seen. I haven't seen in a while. Not a lot of people were really crazy over it. It's 2008. It's like a prequel. It's called The Little Mermaid, Ariel's Beginning. Now, I guess not too many people were fond with this one, and I didn't really, but the first two I really liked. The first one I really loved. Yeah. Samuel E. Wright's character Sebastian was the voice Samuel E. Wright's character Sebastian was King Triton's advisor. He always tried to keep an eye on Ariel and stuff, make sure she's not like going like, make sure you're obeying King Triton's rules, and she gets caught up in the human world and stuff, and he ends up helping her with Eric and together with Eric and stuff, and they run into a few problems, which you'll see from me when I review The Little Mermaid in the future. Yep, and Samuel E. Wright comes back in The Little Mermaid 2: Return to the Sea. He's with Ariel and Eric and Melody, and he kind of like does the same thing, but he watches Melody this time. Yep. And it's not just he played Mufasa. Samuel E. Wright played Mufasa in the Lion King on Broadway thing, on stage thing. I'm not really too crazy with the on Broadway stuff. They do like on Broadway like Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, and Lion King, and some other thing. But I'm not really crazy with the on Broadway stuff. I don't really follow the Broadway. It's not just those Little Mermaids. He was also in another 2000 Disney movie. This one was released in theaters. It's a computer anime movie. It's called Dinosaur. He voices the mean, self-centered dinosaur named Kron. I haven't seen this movie in years, but I remember when I first saw it, I really liked it, but I haven't seen this like in a long time. Yeah, Samuel E. Wright was just pretty good. I even seen Samuel E. Wright in 2 Disney 1991 specials, which was released on the Disney Channel, and it was on Walt Disney Home Video. They were taped at the Disney World in Florida. It's called Sebastian's Caribbean Jamboree and Sebastian's Party Gras. One of them, both of them, he was like singing and dancing with kids like in the nighttime and stuff. And one of them, he's singing like that. They're doing like the do the limbo lock. And one of them, the ones is like he's singing and they're like singing that song from the beginning of Rain Man with Dustin Hoffman and Tom Cruise from 1988. It's that I go. It's like my grandma and your grandma sitting by the fire. My grandma says to your grandma, I'm gonna set your plant on fire. Talk about hey now, I go on an 8. Samuel E. Wright, he had a great legacy. He was not only the voice of Sebastian, he was Sebastian. Nobody can ever replace him as Sebastian. He's one of the best Sebastians out there. And I love when he sang the way Under the Sea and the other song when Sebastian and the other animals, they're trying to get Eric and Ariel together in the first movie, singing that song Kiss the Girl and that sha-la-la-la-la-la, you wanna kiss the girl. And I do kind of my Samuel E. Wright of Sebastian, that humans? Who said anything about humans? Yep, he was great. I have tremendous respect for Samuel E. Wright. Sad to see him go. You made a lot of children. You made a lot of people happy. You made a lot of children happy too, Samuel E. Wright. I know you made me happy. You made a lot of children laugh too. You made me laugh. He's definitely one of the best Disney legends out there. Nobody can ever replace Samuel E. Wright. Really love his voice work. Love his singing. I liked everything. Even if I heard they're going to make a Little Mermaid remake too, a live action one. Won't be as good as the other ones. Won't be as good as the other ones. Yep. And whoever does Sebastian in this one, he ain't gonna be as good as Samuel E. Wright. I've been seeing on Facebook, I'm on social media, I've been seeing tributes have been pouring in like crazy. I made a tribute to him on my Instagram. Sad to see a great Disney legend go. It's great to see any type of legend go, especially a Disney one. He entertained and a lot of people, especially a lot of children. Alright, YouTube. Nice to see you. Take it easy, be safe, and stay out of trouble. Peace. Rest in peace, Samuel E. Wright. Rest in peace.